Hello, flosstube. Good evening. My name is Mandy, and this is a flosstube extra where I thought I would show you my fall stuff. I'm getting it out of the boxes. I have two big boxes. One of them is half fall, half Thanksgiving, so I'm not going to do the Thanksgiving stuff this video, but yeah, I'm trying to just have a lot of fall stitching. Clearly fall is my favorite season to stitch for, or has been in the past, and so there's a lot, but I thought I would kind of go over it with you all just to share it, because I've never done a video like that before. Some of these, if you have watched me in the past, you will have seen them, but probably most of them actually. I don't think I've had any fall finishes here all that recently, but it's been a couple years since I've shown anything anyways, so I apologize if the lighting's bad. It's night time. It's about 9 o'clock at night. It is September 1st. One of my dogs is chewing on a bone, so I apologize if that's in the background. My kids are supposed to be going to bed. They are currently screaming right now. They have chosen to sleep in the same room, and bedtime lately has been a struggle. Tomorrow is Labor Day, so they don't have school tonight, so they got to stay up a little late, and I'm kind of regretting it. Okay, I'll just get started, and if I have to pause to hush them up, I will. So yes, let's see. I'm just going to jump right in. These are in really no particular order. Hopefully it makes sense. So this first one is a Madame Chantilly piece. It's a series she did. I can't remember the name of the series, but there's a spring, summer, fall, and winter. This is obviously fall. I finished it in like a wreath. I don't remember where I got this wreath from. It says, this is like a banner thing that says welcome, so it's magnetized in there. This was stitched on like a 25 count even weave of some sort. It looks like mushroom, with probably the called for DMC, except I know that his sweater is variegated. You can see the variegation in there because it was a large block of stitching and I thought variegation would look good. So that's number one. Number two, this is another big guy. I finished stitching him last fall. This is called Autumn Love, I think, by Lori Holt. Stitched on 25 count, Lugana with a called for DMC. I finished this like Lori did. This frame piece came from Hobby Lobby. It had like some metal animal in it, and so it popped that out, and I didn't lace this. I just used hot glue to like glue it around, and I don't think it's too bad. It doesn't look too crooked. So yeah, if you've watched lately, I've really been liking the 25 count over two strands. Anyways, this is an old Stitching with the Housewives called Apple Orchard. This little box came from probably Michael's in the past. I stitched it on a 20, maybe that's a Linda, I don't know. That's an even weave, a black even weave, probably with the called for DMC. I painted the frame red. It was an unfinished thing. So. Oh my gosh, my dog. This is one you probably all know and love, called Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. I don't love this finish. This I stitched a long time ago. Long time ago. Early on in my stitching, it's stitched on a 14 count fiddler's cloth. Probably with, I think it was with the called for Fancy Floss. But looking at it now, I didn't yet know to stitch all my top leg of my stitches in the same direction when I did this. So some of the pumpkins, you can tell, are different. The legs go different ways into the house. That's fun. I didn't realize that. But let's see. So I remember stitching this as part of a stitch along. The academic stitcher, I think, hosted it, and my youngest, who will be 5 in November, was like a baby, 2 months old, and he was just sleeping next to me as I was stitching there. I have that as a memory. So that's kind of fun. All right, next, this was from a magazine. I don't remember the name of, is it from a magazine or is it a Heart and Hand? It looks like a Heart and Hand, actually. I don't know the floss or the fabric or anything, but that's fun. This is a Stitching with the Housewives. They have this series of, I guess this is kind of Thanksgiving. I probably should have put this with the Thanksgiving stuff, but they have this series of bikes, and I've stitched a couple of them. I didn't grab the finishing piece because it's on display right now. I'm gonna put that with my, sorry. And then I forgot to grab the display piece for this, but another Stitching with the Housewives, it's Pumpkin Picking Day. In the chart, this is finished on like a basket that you could kind of put on your table, and so I have that basket. I usually put like pumpkins in it. I got this stuff out because I feel like it's September and I should want to put it up, but I'm not quite ready to take down my sunflowers yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna put these up tomorrow. This is like a little series by Heart and Hand. Something etchings, I think. And so this is the Harvest and the Home one. These are fun to stitch. They're super quick, only 2 floss colors. These are stitched on like an even weave, and I made the cording, which was easy. This is another owl etchings, maybe? I don't know. This was in a Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine like several years ago. They are now released as patterns. I think I've stitched several of them. I don't remember. It's not important. This is just a fun little like circle finish. This was in a magazine. I don't remember any of the details. I just remember I did it as part of the magazine monthly challenge. So yeah, fun. I really like this piece. I can't remember the name of it. It's by Heart and Hand, something Crow. But this is just an off-the-shelf frame. It says from Walmart. It's very crooked. Here I framed it. I should fix it, but you know, when I see this, that giant crow just makes me happy. Those the saying is nice, and share your harvest to give meaning to life and peace to your heart. So right, that's kind of what we're doing here with flosstube, sharing our, not a harvest, but just sharing, and it does bring me happiness. This is a Carolyn Manning design. I think this was in a magazine, maybe a Just Cross Stitch magazine. Gosh, sorry, I can't remember the name. If you really want to know, I can look it up and find it, but this is stitched on a even weave with the called for, I remember it's the called for Classic Colorworks. This is just like a plain board to finish it on. This is one of my all-time favorite stitches. Waxing Moon Designs. I don't remember the name of the chart, but I just love this. It uses Weeks Dye Works, and they're so pretty. And I think the frame is nice. I finished it myself, not to like pat myself on the back, but I really like this one. I remember this, I think this frame came from Hobby Lobby, and there was something in it, or I popped the back off or popped something out. I don't remember, but yeah, that one makes me happy. This is a hands-on design several years ago, probably 2019, I would guess. It's stitched on 16 count. Oh, probably 14 count with, looks like probably the DMCs. And this frame came from Hobby Lobby, which several years ago, but I think I still have it. And that was also, this was the same chart. So it was like that one I just showed you, and then this one. So I finished it as a pillow. There's the back. This is another stitch with the Housewives, probably last year, maybe the year before. I love fall most of all. It's not glued in there. This basket came from Hobby Lobby. This is an oldie but a goodie, frosted pumpkin. The frosted pumpkin stitchery. Frosted pumpkins. I think it's the frosted pumpkins. Oh my gourd. They have a bunch of these like little square rectangular your block things, and they were one of the first designers that kind of introduced me to cross stitch, I guess. I've done a few. I've done like 2 or 3 dimensions kits, like small ones. I don't even know if they were dimensions actually, but they were cross stitch kits that you bought at like Michael's. And then I started seeing advertisements, I think, on like Facebook for the frosted pumpkins, and I stitched a couple of their things. So, and then the obsession was born. This is Hello, I don't know what it's called. It's a fall piece by Stitch with the Housewives. Fall jar or something like that. I finished it on like a little decorative cutting board from Hobby Lobby. This is floral etchings by Heart and Hand. This is the magnet came off. This is a 36 count, I think, probably with the weeks or similar. They're called 4 weeks or similar. And I remember this basket. I saw it at not Family Dollar, not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. And I thought it would match well, and it did. Couple stitched with the Housewives. So I don't love the way this one's finished. Hello Pumpkin. I think I changed something about this chart. Maybe that pumpkin and teal or something like that. I don't remember, and it's just okay. I don't love it. And then I like this one though, Pumpkin Patch. This pumpkin came from Hobby Lobby probably 2 or 3 years ago. Sorry, I'm gonna make some noise. This is a big one. Fall, Seasons in Chalk Art Fall, I think, by Priscilla Blaine and Hands On Design in Just Cross Stitch Magazine 2016. I've stitched several of these. Finally finished the pumpkin, and that was the last of that series that I'm probably going to do. Stitched on 16 count chalkboard black with the called for gel arts. This is another one of my favorite pieces. This was a like mystery stitch along by that quarter shop. I don't remember the name of it, but it was several years ago. We were living in Georgia, so it was probably 2020, maybe 2021. And this finishing board came from the At Home store, which I think is a chain, but they were in Georgia. There's not one here in Kansas that I know of. So, all right, now you're gonna see me deck a lot because these are still in the box. I haven't gotten them out. But this, another stitch with the Housewives. I don't know the name. autumn leaves, maybe. What are these called? Dapper doodads. And I clearly went crazy for those pumpkins. It's fall, y'all. Another stitch with the housewives. This one's stitched on chalkboard black. The others look like they were on maybe Linda. 27 count Linda. Pumpkin spice season. I think this little thing came from the Dollar Tree. Couple pillows here. This is a stitch with the housewives home. Are they calling these tier tray tidbits? I don't remember now. Oh, fairy tale pumpkin seeds. Little pillow. There's the back. Farm fresh pumpkin pie. This. Oh, here's the top. Sorry, noisy. Hello pumpkin, what's in my cup? Pumpkin spice. I know this little tin came from Michael's. They made the top little thing. It's just on a magnet. So fun. This is a pillow, I think from Primrose Cottage Stitches, called Welcome Autumn. It's stitched on a Ada, probably with the called for DMC. There's the back. Oh. This was a, I think I stitched it for a Magazine Monthly Challenge. I'm pretty sure this was in Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher several years ago. I don't remember the name or the designer or anything. Stitched on a linen, probably with the called for or similar colors. It's just pretty. Sorry, they're screaming. Here's another frosted pumpkin. I love fall most of all. Oldie but a goodie, stitched on Ada, called for DMC probably. Here's that same teal basket from the Dollar General. I don't remember the designer of this. It's stitched on like a greenish linen, probably the DMC. Oh, sorry. If you need to know, like I said, I know I got this pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. This was from a friend stitch. This was probably this was the first friend stitch I went to. I think it was maybe their second time doing one. And this was like the stitch ahead piece, and they gave you the finishing stuff, and you did the finishing during the retreat, the virtual retreat. It's kind of sloppy. I mean, it's fine. It's cute. I put it out, but what else is in here? This is one that I really like. It's not totally together, but Primrose Cottage Stitches from a couple years ago. Pumpkin, what's it called? Pumpkin Patch. They had a series of trucks like this. There's like a Christmas and a spring, and this is stitched on a 20, I don't know the count. It's 32 count maybe. Looks like an even weave, probably with mix of DMC and fancy floss. I put it in this little wagon like that, and I usually put like some pumpkins in there, but I don't have all the stuff out yet. Oh, making a mess. Okay. Couple more things, looks like. This is another Housewives Hello Fall. Probably Hello Fall, what's in my cup or something. Finished on a cutting board. This was a Bent Creek, one of those kits that comes with the pearl cotton. So it's stitched on like an 18 count linen. with the pearl cotton that it comes with, which is DMC Colors, but it's, sorry, I thought there's like a glare on it or something. DMC Colors, but it's pearl cotton, not like fancy floss, not variegated. And this little frame came from probably the Dollar General. Sorry, I'm gonna shuffle some things around in this basket. This is a Blackbird design. What's it called? I don't remember. I stitched it in a classic, not a classic Colorworks. What's that other one? Color and Cotton. Floss. Why I remember that specifically, I don't know, but I do. Oh, sorry, looks like there's a couple more. This is a crochet a go-go. Autumn, Hello Autumn, something like that. The linen or the even weave is S'mores by Be Stitch Me, so it's kind of got some fun color to it. The floss is DMC. I think this is the last little bit. So this was another magazine monthly challenge. This is when the group first started, so I don't know if it was 2020 or 2021, but I remember we were living in Georgia and I like challenged myself to do 5 or something smalls from different magazines in 1 month, and so I wasn't working at the time, so I got a bunch done. So that's that. I think this is same era, also from a magazine. Cute little ornament or pillow. And then this one I got as part of a exchange. I sew, what's her name? Stacy. What's her shop? I can't remember. Sorry. Thread Needle Stitchery, something like that. If you want to know, I can link you to the Facebook group. She does like quarterly swaps, and so you you sign up and you fill out your preferences, and then you stitch a small, usually less than 5 by 5, and somebody mails you one, and you mail yours, and usually there's a bunch of goodies included, and it's just kind of fun to get like something somebody else has stitched, and I enjoy stitching and sending it to other people. Sometimes it's a little stressful, and I'm like, why did I sign up for this? But sometimes it's not so bad. But yeah, anyways, this was one stitched as a gift, as part of that exchange. This looks like a Lizzie Kate, but I love how she finished it with the little basket from Hobby Lobby. And so yeah. What else? Sorry, I think that's all the stitching. The rest of this stuff looks like it's just like kind of decor. So I hope you enjoyed that. I thought I would film, so the kids are in bed, so it's late, so I can be in the living area and not my craft room. And so I thought I would film in front of this hutch. That this is where a lot of the decor goes. Not all this fall will fit there, so I usually put it up in other spots around the house too. But this is my current display right now of summer bees, sunflowers, some like strawberry stuff over in the corner. But I'm not quite ready to take the sunflower stuff down yet, so I don't know. Oh, I'm forgetting a few. Sorry, forgetting a few. I will show you. They're over here. Let me move these around just a smidge. Sorry if it's noisy. So this I just got down because I was gonna kind of try to switch it out here on video, but I don't know if that's gonna work. But this is the August calendar crates by Stitch with the Housewives. So this is what I have up right now. This is probably my favorite one. There's the small. And so I am going to switch out maybe, probably not tomorrow, because like I said, I like the sunflowers. But let me show you this is the one for next month, for October, or for September. October is Halloween themed, so this this one's actually pretty cute. That's the big one. And then the little small is pumpkin patch. So those are cute. And then I also stitched Barn Sweet Barn by, oh man, my magnet came off my, Barn Sweet Barn by Fat Quarter Shop. Did a stitch along, I think it was in 2022. I didn't stitch them until last year. But anyways, here's the finishing piece, which came from Target a little while ago. And here is September's little block. It's cute. I like changing these out every month. Stitched with DMC on 10 count. Ada, I don't know, on a 10 count fabric by, that's by Lori Holt. Vintage Cloth, is that what she calls it? I can't remember what she calls it. Yeah, and then lastly, oh, there's two more. So September, I stitched all these Little House Needleworks Cottage of the Month, maybe? They're stitched on a linen with the called for DMCs, it looks like. So I put that up. I don't have like a specific display piece for that. And then all these trucking alongs. Here's September. And here's the piece I finish it on. So here's August. I'm able to pop it out and put this in. So this finishing piece came from, I shouldn't say anything because I can't remember who it came from. They have a shop in Missouri. The housewives use them all the time. Sorry, it's like my brain's not working very well. But yeah, so those, I thought I would just kind of share. I thought this video would be a little bit longer, but obviously I don't have a whole lot to say about it. But, you know, maybe it kept you company while you were doing some stitching and you could get some inspiration for some finishing. You know, none of it's all that new. I mean, I get a lot of my inspiration from obviously Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla. I like to watch Helen D's finishing stuff. Elizabeth Ann can stitch sometimes. You know, the big flosstube finishers out there that share their stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for hitting play. If you liked it, I'd love if you subscribed. I will probably, like I said, do when I put up Thanksgiving stuff. I have some, not as much. So yeah, I can show that to you as well if you're interested, or if not. Either way, I'm going to do the video. So, anyways, I'm rambling. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good night.